Hey guys, thecombatsystem.com. I'm going to just practice some combative stuff right now simply by using a target taped to my wall. Now I'm not going to hit the wall because I have a cohabitant home, I believe, and I don't want to make a bunch of noise or put a hole in my wall, but I'm going to use it for distancing. I'm going to show you just a few simple things right now that one can practice just as target aiming, muscle memory, brain mapping, something simple you could do simply with a target taped to your wall. Okay, so practicing fence tactics and range and stuff. Hey, chill out, man. Hey, chill out. You're going to look for the palm strike range or to flick the fingers out more to the eyes. So a tiger palm strike's always something, you know, right there while you're talking in a fence. So you're in a fence, prepared to a confrontational stance, de-escalating the situation. But just stuff that you can practice going into, like front hand palm strikes and gets a flinch response to the eyes. And then you're going to go into your elbows, triple elbows, bring the head down, knee, plumb clinch, that kind of stuff. You might be here and look off and boom, smack the guy in the nuts, grab his neck, back pivot, and whip him down with a neck throw. Okay, I'll show that one more time. So hey, when he starts to fight, smack to the balls, grab tight like this, head to head, so there's no headbutts or biting or anything like that. And the back pivot body weight for a simple neck throw. Most people are very off balance, and that's very effective. Here, bum, 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 triple double uppercut, one to the solar plex, one to the chin, hook to the chin. So first person perspective, that's here, or first person perspective. Hey man, I don't want your problem. So you can practice this kind of stuff. Boom. So simple stuff that you can practice. So we're just talking non-lethal stuff for that. Now, most people are right-handed, 93% of the population. You gotta worry about that knife, that gun, something you might be drawing back, your screwdriver, something there. So then you're gonna do your double jam and punch. And then you would back pivot with an arm weave to a knee and a head and arm spin. Okay, so hey, whoa, bam, bam, double jam, weave, back pivot, knee, and throw down on the ground, knee to the face and throw it down on the ground. So here you buddy, hey buddy, oh, one more time. So simple stuff that you can practice. What if he's already got the knife out or you saw the draw from the waistband? Okay, and then you're going to go on with a dog catcher technique. Jam in, weave it down, come rushing to him. We're going to try and break that elbow there as you take him, face plant him into the ground. Okay, so, and then here, you break that elbow and send him into the ground. Okay, so it'll be something like this, just practicing against that wall. You chill out. Whoa! Here, bam, bam. Use your shoulder and chest twist against the elbow here, and that would take them down. So that's different stuff. Jamming here, fending here, here. Now, if you're working security, you're working law enforcement, you have weapons. Let's talk about that. So it's just simple at-home practice stuff. Instead of just going to the range, stuff you can do at home, stuff you can do dry firing, cleared weapon, or the triple checked, quadruple, 5 times, 5,000 times check. Okay, so let's say he punched me, attacked me, I got sucker punched, hit with the bottle in the back of the head, whatever, and I have to go to deadly force. If I'm clinched up multiple opponents, hit in the back of the head with a bottle, if I had to go to deadly force, if I really felt that need, boom, here, then I would go to my TDI here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Little snap, stabs and cuts to the femoral artery, uppercut underneath the chin, and then around into the neck. It seems there's just kind of an instinctive 4-strike thing for me to practice, and obviously if you're in a fight for your life, you may need to go on from there. But boom, I'm grabbed, I'm hit, I'm whatever, and I'm getting stabbed in a clinch, CQB situation, TDI, bam, 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 bam. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if you get the angle on that. Okay, so now let's look at some other stuff. These pants are not the best for the CQC7K with the wave feature jeans, and even my dress pants are better. A lot of times I wear dress pants. It's just what I got on a day, depending on where I'm working for the night. So you might practice something like a cover and your draw. 1, 2, 3, bop, bop, bop. And you see it's slow with these pants because they're spongy. A lot faster with my other pants. But at least you can get it one-handed. I always have a very bad slow draw. We're practicing cover and draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So triple stab up, snap cut to the neck, snap cut to the neck, and stab in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that seems to work well. We'll do a little first person on that. Cover, you got a knife, boom, you got stabbed. Whatever the situation is, draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do that again. Now, let's talk about a little controversial, getting off the X. Why I still think getting off the X is good to practice. If it's a step back or a step to the right, if you're right-handed, step to the left if you're left-handed. I think it still makes a lot of sense, because if it's starting up close and personal, he's drawing that gun or maybe a knife. I worry more about knives than pistols working door security at clubs and bars and that kind of thing. You know, if he's going to pull a pistol, I might have more distance a lot of times to work with. Or I'll be seeing him fiddling. You know, I'll have some preemptive cues. Getting off the X to the right may make sense whether it's a fend or a jam. A jam to follow the draw, C-grip, might work very well. It depends on the situation. A double fend here, hard, like jutsu type thing, into him with a punch, with a palm strike, something like that. Or I'm here and I see him draw, I'm just going to take a clutch of the eyes to try and get a flinch response. And so if I'm here and he is drawing, or I sensed it might be a gun, or maybe I, saw printing earlier, I'm going to palm strike, tiger strike here at the same time this hand goes. So I'm going, okay? I'm going with a power step out. I'm going with a power step out to my cover garment, to my shirt. Here. 1, 2, 3, I'm off the X and I'm firing. Okay, so this is a Smith & Wesson 9C with a new 2.0 15 round magazine inside. Yes, I've checked it many times. Just in case. Okay. With a 15 rounder. I'm practicing carrying it that way right now, is why I got into doing this. It's because really, with 12 rounder with a pinky or the 15 rounder doesn't add a lot. I like it. It does pinch a little bit on my side fat right in here, but it's not bad. I got some Bravo concealment on the way, but this is a stealth gear. Obviously inside waistband. This is a Revolution Mini. Okay. So 15 degree cant. I'm going to play with 10 degree cant to see if I like that better. But anyway, that's what that is. So back to my fence. Oh, chill out, man. Fucking don't you just start shit. I don't want any trouble. Just leave. Okay. So now, if he has a pistol, he still might buy me some time because he has to reorientate his eyes to his brain, to his body function. He would have to do this. If he's bringing out a pistol, okay, it's better for a knife, but if he's bringing out a pistol, okay, he has to track to this. So at least he's maybe off balance, or he's going to start doing one of these because he was surprised by me doing it. So maybe it's more likely he's going to start doing one of these and crossing his center line, okay, and throwing the shots hopefully too wide, or tracking me too narrow. Okay, so they're not going to be centered hits like he gets. I mean, you're in a bad situation in a firefight that close, right? And untrained people are better with point shooting as far as they instinctively go to headshots more than trained people do. Okay, so that's something to consider as well. Now, if he had a knife, if he has this knife coming out, he's looking to grab and go here. If you get off the X, if you get off the center line to there, he'd have to come way around here. And I got more of a chance of blocking that with my elbow or taking one hand off the pistol as I'm completing my draw to fend it or something if I'm off here. So he, instead of this, he'd have to deploy and come here. So I still think in general, I mean obviously you can't do that in all situations. If I'm standing on steps I can't do that. If I'm on hallway you can't do that, really. But especially because most people are right-handed, so going to your right, especially for that relationship, lefties are a little different, you'd probably go to the left, but it's going to get you off the center line. I still think it makes it. Backing up, making distance is going to be good if he's got a knife, if he's got a pistol, because you're the trained shooter. The trained shooter is better at more distance than the untrained. Untrained, pretty instinctive, and pretty, you know, there was a big police law enforcement study that I looked at all the stats, and the untrained people do really well at close range just with point shooting, and they, without being told, they go for headshots as well, and they make them, you know, within that 10 feet. So you want to boom out. Get that flincher spot to his eyes. 1, 2, make distance. 3, 4, complete. Okay. So let me, if you're my first person, if you're my attacker, I see you drawing a weapon. Okay, chill out, man. Hey, man, get out of here. I don't want any problems. Look, dude, I'm just doing my job. All that de-escalation tactics. You got your fence. You're going to strike. Okay, come down here. Be like this, depending on range. If he's at long range, you're looking for the fingers there. If he's close range, you're looking for more for the palm straight. The fingers kind of finding near the eyes to get that kind of flincher spot. So I'm going to go out here and step out. I know I'm off camera here and step out and look. I'm all the way off camera range here, and I got my angle. Let's see if I can do that more back here. So let's pretend this was the center. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, complete my draw stroke, and I'm shooting from this angle. Okay. You can do 2 from the hip, 2 from close weapon retention if you want to do that as well. Even if you train that a lot, I don't know how realistic that is. You know, I haven't seen anyone do that in live footage. Maybe it's out there. If it is, I'd like to see it pointed out to me. So you could do the same thing. 1, 2, maybe a headshot. 3rd, yes, I believe in headshots at close, very close distance. You know, depending on the background, depending on what the situation is, depending on where you are. And most law enforcement shootings, 1.4 out of 8 are hits, the rest are misses. So anyway, one more time. I don't know how much was on camera there. I think it was off camera, but I'll do it one more time. On camera, maybe a different angle. Okay, from a different angle, my relationships now to this attacker here. 1, 2. So anyway, guys, that's just some thoughts. Maybe it's not the best, but it's something to think of, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. Cheers.